Hello friends, it's Andrew the Bearded Giant, and this is a quick video on the differences in these two 1911s and how you field strip them. They're similar but not quite the same. One is pretty standard to the 1911 family and the other is just slightly different. So let's begin with the Sig Sauer 1911 and then we'll move on to the Colt Defender. So first thing we want to check, make sure that we're clear, there's no round, mag well's empty. So I'm going to start with the safety on, turn it to the side, and depress the guide spring and turn the barrel lug 90 degrees to the left or clockwise. Then we can take the safety off, and I'm going to slide. All right, we can take the safety off, and we're going to slide the slide back so this indentation meets here, and then I'm going to push with my right finger this little button here. Well, it's the end of a pin. So we'll slide the slide back till this is lined up, and then I'll push through the other side and remove the rotating pin. This will allow us to take the slide off from the frame, remove the guide spring, and then rotate the lug counterclockwise and remove the lug, and the barrel will slide right out. And that, my friends, is a basic field strip of a 1911. And then you can clean in here, clean the frame, clean in the barrel, do all that you need. And to reassemble the 1911 is just in reverse. Slide the barrel back in, replace the lug. I'm going to turn it to 90 degrees here. Set the spring back in. And then going to simply slide this back on to the frame. We want to line up inside here the retaining pin, so we'll just set this in like this and get that ready there, and then we want to line that back up there, and it simply just snaps in. And I'm going to put the safety back on so it stays rigid, and then depress the spring, turn the lug back in, wrap it a few times, make sure it still fires, and that's how you field strip a standard 1911. Now the Colt Defender is similar but different. There is no lug on the front. So let's verify we're clear. There's no round in the chamber. Mag well is empty. And with this, I'm going to slide the slide back like I did this, but under tension with the spring, and I'm going to line up the same notch with the release here, and then push with my right finger on this side. See, it pops right out like that, and then I'm going to hold the slide back while I remove the pin, let the slide come forward, and keep my thumb on the spring, slide off. Frame is like this. can release the spring, release the housing, and the barrel will simply slide out. To reassemble, just take the steps in reverse. Now, getting this pin back in is, remember to keep your thumb on the spring. Getting this pin back in is a little trickier because now the slide is under tension. So we'll realign and slide this on. And the trick is to align that loop inside As you can see, it's slightly tricky there. Get the spring in. Alright. And here, I'll point out an example. Well, this is my first 1911, and I was a little rough with it. I made the mistake of sliding this pin in and sliding it up against the frame, and you can see I scratched it. Faux pas on my part. And so you got that in. I want to pull the slide back, align this notch, and then simply just push it in. Slap the slide a couple of times. Go to dry fire. Alright. and that is how you field strip and reassemble two 1911s. Slightly different. One has a barrel lug and one does not, but essentially very similar. Thank you for watching, and I'm going to call it a night. So peace out. Talk to you guys later.